Must be both picking number between 4 and 6 and 7, 9.
No, I'm the 5th, sorry. 10 and 15, yeah.
Any number between 10 and 15. Go on. I'm going to show you the top 15 cards one at a time. When I get to your number, remember one at a time, you see. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It only comes relevant after 10, doesn't it? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So you remember one of the cards is at whatever number you're thinking of. Yeah. Once you go back, have a quick look through, make sure your card's still there. What number are you thinking of? Both the number if they sort of. Yeah. So I'll count 10 cards into my hand. We've got 1. So it's like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your part. How much would you like to bet on that? How much would you like to bet?
I'll play the 50 pence. You don't say that, so I've got the magician.
50 pence. Is that your card? Yeah. Have a look. Is that your card? Is that your card?
Oh, that's a classic.
We're number 11. So we pick the number between 10 and 15. So then select the card.
That is a motherfucking classic. I saw that card right now. Yeah.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that live performance. I'm sorry I had to do that as the performance for it, but as you could see, it needed a spectator, and I just don't have a spectator here. So I can run through how it's done now. Basically, you ask a person to pick a number between 10 and 15. You don't want them to pick it too low, because if they say 1 or 2, it makes the trick very hard. So tell them to pick one between 10 and 15, and keep the number to themselves, and just look out for whatever card is shown at that position. So for example, they're thinking of the number 12, so I'll show them the first 15 cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And when they get to the 12th card, the 10 of spades, they will remember the 10 of spades. So that was 12, 13, 14 and 15. Right, so shown 15 cards, and they've thought of a number which was 12, and remembered the card which was in the 12th place, which is the 10 of spades. You put everything back together, and then you just do a top palm. For anyone who doesn't know what a top palm is, it's basically getting a card away in your hand, and there's a couple of different ways of doing it. I'm not going to go into them now. About the best one is just pushing that top corner with your little finger. And as you can see, if I push that with my little finger, it spins the card around. So all you're doing is pushing it with your little finger. Just push it over the corner, push it around, and it'll naturally go into that position for you just to pick it up. And it's covered on all sides, so it can't be seen. So you just do a palm with the top card, and keep your fingers together. Don't open your fingers up, because you cause little windows where you can see the card. So try and keep your fingers together. And if you can curl your hand, it just means you're bending the card slightly. But that's easily straightened, because you can just bevel it back out again to make it go straight. And all you do is snap off about half the pack and give it to the spectator. The top half you give it to them. And then you just put that card onto this pile, and you're clean. Then you say to them, right, just have a look through the pile and see if your card's there. Now naturally they're going to turn the card straight over and start going through from the bottom. So they can't count where their card is. They're just looking through to see if they can see their card. And they'll go through and you go, yeah, my card's there. So you have them holding their pile and you have this pile on the table. And you say to them, what number were they thinking of? So they'll say the 12. And you'll say, well, okay, we'll count 11 cards each into my hand. And you start by putting a card in to show what you mean. Then they put one on. So there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's 7. There's 8. 9. 10. And 11. Because they picked number 12. So the 12th card should be theirs. But since you palmed the card off, it actually makes theirs the 11th card. So you've already got it on this pile. And they're thinking it's the next one. So again, all you need to do is palm the card off there to get it onto there. So you just do the same thing. The cards have just been counted into your hand, so they're a bit messy. So you just bring your hand over to square, push up with your little finger, and you're just palming that card away and dropping it onto that pile as you pick it up and bring it over. And you go, right, so the 12th card in your pile is going to be your card, isn't it? They're going to say yeah. They're going to be adamant that that's going to be their card, and you get them to turn it. And they find that it's not. And then you'll say, well, do you know why it's not the 12th card in your pack? It's because it's actually the 12th card in my pack. And you turn it over to show it. And guaranteed you'll get great reactions, because they've even seen it in their pile before they start counting. You give them the pack with their card in. You never touch that packet again, but their card ended up in your pile. I say it's a very nice trick. It's great to do on a spectator. Go out and have fun with it. I'll see you later.